The prophet Jeremiah writes that the one who is trusts in the Lord is like this tree planted by running water and has roots that go deep. And that's what we need in our own lives. If we have shallow roots, we're not going to be able to take the deserts or the winds or the torments that come our way. But how do we do that? St. Paul says we have a destiny. He says we have a resurrection in view. Jesus went ahead of us. And so he speaks about that resurrection as one of that is the goal that we're all heading towards. But what I really love about today's readings is the gospel. The gospel where Jesus gives the Beatitudes. Blessed are you poor. Blessed are you who mourn. To contextualize that, I'd like to back up a couple of years. It was the year 2000, the Jubilee year. We went with a group of Hmong people from our diocese to the Holy Land. And when we went to the Holy Land, we went to the Mount of Beatitudes where this reading was read. And as I listened to them read this reading and then they were talking about it, picture us on top of this hill. We're looking out over the Sea of Galilee. And just across the way is Tiberias, the city of Herod the king. Herod the king is the one who is putting or has already put to death Jesus' cousin. Now, if you were aware of the killing and the murder and all that, wouldn't it be easy to just have this raw spot inside of you and to be able to say, how can Jesus say these things? But that's what I ask us to picture as we listen to these words. When Jesus said, blessed are you who are poor, those who are hungry, you who are now weeping, when people hate you, insult you, denounce your name, leap for joy on that day. That, I think, is such a powerful, powerful reading. And when he said that reading and gave the commentary, I reached down to the ground and I picked up 2 little sticks. I broke them and I had some wire in my pocket and I wired them together and I made a little cross. And I carry that cross and keep it up in my room. But whenever I hear the Beatitudes, in my mind's eye, I go back to that hill of the Beatitudes. I look across the way and see Tiberias, which for me symbolizes all the things that disrupt my life, the people who make life difficult. We all have it. Sometimes we're the ones that make people's lives difficult. But nevertheless, to be able to say, Lord, as we listen to these readings, help us at this time in our life to truly love. Not a superficial love, but a love that reaches deep into our own lives, deep into our own hearts. A love that is able to sacrifice and to be able to reach out to others no matter what the cost to ourselves.